When you kill people with a knife, it's up close, it's personal, it's based in anger, revenge, evil.
Florida sheriff says that killer is Stanley Mossberg, a man with upstate ties, captured in Florida after what's described as a killing spree across the southeast. The manhunt for Stanley Eric Mossberg of Spartanburg started after a man was murdered in Greenville, Tennessee. We have team coverage, which will begin with Ben Hoover, who has more on how all of this came to an end. Ben.
Well, Gordon, much of what we learned about Mossberg today has come from the sheriff down in Polk County, Florida. Earlier today, Sheriff Grady Judd laid out an in-depth timeline of Mossberg's alleged crimes. But before we get to that tonight, we are actually hearing from the suspect for the first time.
You have anything to say, Stanley?
Y'all will see God, and there's going to be angels and demons fight from God.
Angels and demons fight from God? What does that mean?
What does that mean, Stanley?
There's a war.
What war?
Everybody will see.
Our suspect is Stanley Eric Mossberg. He's 35 years of age. He's from Spartanburg, South Carolina. Stanley, without a doubt, is a spree killer.
That spree, according to Polk County, Florida Sheriff Grady Judd, started in Greenville, Tennessee, at this laundromat, where Mossberg is accused of killing a man on October 1st. The man's body found the morning after behind the laundromat when customers started to arrive.
They find this man, this husband, in a pool of blood, dead.
The sheriff says Mossberg then stole the victim's car and headed south.
And is now driving to Spartanburg, South Carolina. That's where he's from, and he's well known by the police in Spartanburg, South Carolina.
That's where the sheriff says Mossberg met up with his sister and talked her into buying him a bus ticket to Orlando on October 2nd. From Orlando, he heads to Winter Haven, Florida, where the sheriff says a man found Mossberg in his home after Mossberg had killed 2 people who lived with him. The sheriff went on to say Mossberg said to the man, "I'm not going to kill you because God told me not to." And that's not all he had to say.
Suspect Mossberg told our live victim, "I want to be a serial killer. I like killing people." And he said, our suspect said, Mossberg said, the 2 victims in Winter Haven were 7 and 8, but his goal was to kill 11.
Deputies say after the killings, Mossberg barricaded himself in a home in Florida. A SWAT team responded and took Mossberg into custody. The sheriff said they have no way to verify that there are that many victims, but they'll continue to investigate.
This guy needs the death penalty if there's ever been a person that needs the death penalty.
The sheriff there in Polk County making a point to highlight Mossberg's prior arrest record showing mostly low-level nonviolent crimes. He had a message to legislators who take a light stance on those types of offenders, saying, quote, "Gag me with a spoon." Live in the studio tonight, Ben Hoover, 7 News.
All right, Ben, thank you.